These might be your dad's Ninja Turtles, but you can get yours at Big Bad Toy Store at the link in the description. Man, I'm old.
Kaiju, Turtles, Dragon Ball, and more. It's Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hey there, collectors, Steven here, and welcome to another Ninja Turtle review. This one was not whatsoever in the schedule of STR. So just in one of my days off, helping my folks out with what they needed, I went on over and it was cleaning day, and we found a couple of boxes from little Steven's childhood. I'm Big Steven now. And oh boy, what did we find? We actually found two of them things. So, this is quite a blast from the past, and I figured why not make a video about this, because this is really cool. And I think this is a counter to some of the collectibles for today, the market, for what's kind of going on. I think this is a charm that we need for today. So what do we have here? Some of you probably already know what's right here in front of us, what's on the screen. Some of you are probably like, I have no idea what this is, but Super 7 needs to hurry up and make them. Well, let's just pump the brakes and let's talk about what we have here. Back in 1997, Playmates, they were on their game, right? They were doing some cool stuff that they're not exactly doing today, comparatively speaking. And they made Dinosaur, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. Yes. So as you can clearly see, these were well loved by yours truly back in the day. I have fond memories of these. These are my legitimate OG turtle figures. And what do we have? Well, I'm going off the top of my head, but we have Tricera Mikey, we have Ankley Leo, we have Pteranodon, we have Stego Raph, and we have Tyranno Shredder. As we can see, we have Pteranodon, we have Stegosaurus, we have Ankylosaurus, we have Triceratops, and we have Velociraptor. Very cool dinosaur concepts, and since these are old, they've unfortunately weathered time. So, for an example, Pteranodon is supposed to have wings. His wings have unfortunately been lost. You can see that they all have paint scrapes and such. They all are supposed to have weapons. I do have the axe or the club for Donnie and the staff for Shredder, but it's kind of moot just to show a couple of them. But here's going to be a 360 spin view of all of the dinosaurs, just so this way you can get an idea of kind of what they look like in their glory, just so this way, we can really get good, I guess you might say, archival footage of them, just for reference for those who are looking to maybe get a good point for how they look for fan art or for maybe personal projects coming up, just because stuff like this doesn't really happen too much these days. We do have a lot of crossover stuff coming up, like NECA is sort of bringing back the Universal Monsters and TMNT crossover stuff, which is really cool to see. I'm glad that we do have someone carrying the torch in the modern day. We do have a couple of neat little, dress up TMNT releases from Super 7, like we have Raph as a space cadet, or we do have the Punker Don figure coming out, which is really cool as well. But stuff like this, I think, is maybe too much of a risk for some companies these days to even try to attempt. And I think that is really important to have a reference for what used to exist. Just taking a look around on YouTube, it didn't seem like there were many videos about these guys that exist. So just something that, people want to watch something, they have the ability to do that. I know that there are plenty of pictures and stuff for mint on card releases and so forth, but hey, you know what? We all can't do that. Now, coming on back here, we'll just go ahead and do another quick thing about these guys. So they all had little action features. So like, what you can do is you can just raise an arm, and then there's a little switch on the back and chop. So he can do that. And then for Raph, his whole gimmick was flipping stuff. Like in the commercial, he flipped out a boulder, which was really cool. Mikey, his never really wanted to work for me just because he has this cool little shredder-like claw going on. So you heard that lock in place, but then his claws go by his knee pad, and then you got to move them back into place. And you got this, and he goes, come on. Yeah, there you go. So there's that. And then Leo, he's got a club that goes with his. And you hit the button, and supposed to drop it down. Now, Shredder, you're probably thinking, oh, you know, he's probably got a real cool arm movement too, right? Watch this. Bam. Yeah, isn't that the coolest thing you ever saw? So even with those action features, these were still really cool. Basic points of articulation, you know, you can see where the arms are supposed to lock in place for anything. But like Shredder here, you know, surprisingly, his head does move on a swivel. I'm going to be real gentle just because of that jaw snapping mechanism, but his arms move as well. You know, 5 points of articulation stuff. They're pre-posed, so the articulation sometimes may not be as good as some of the other figures, just because, you know, you can't really move Shredder's legs around or else he's not really going to be able to stand too well. Now, here's one of the other things about it. Aftermarket-wise, they're vintage. Just a fun fact, Guitar Center considers anything 20 years old or vintage. They're expensive. That's probably why most folks don't see them too often. So with that being said, again, I just wanted to have something up to help, you know, preserve these as best as possible, because you don't really see them too often. And likewise, some interesting content. So just to help kind of fill the void here, I'm assuming, because I'm recording this now as we head on out of the video, we'll get the rest of the 360 spin views going on here, so this way you can get another good look at the turtles and have a good time with these, right? So this is just going to also be a call out for Super 7. Get on it. Where are these guys at? I know you can kind of bang these out all in one wave, or you can, I don't know, get them across 5 waves, but come on, give us some Dinosaur turtles. Take us to Turtle Park. We want to get there sooner than later. All right, so I think that's going to be about it for the video. I will do still pictures of these guys for request, so if anyone is interested for your own personal use, send me an email at the one in the description. I'll be more than happy to support. Let's just have a back and forth exchange. And then end card. So thanks to the patrons who have helped out. Videos like this, they're kind of risky. I know that, oh, you just did a real quick video, but still, how well is it going to perform? And it took however long out of my time that I could be working on other videos where I made this instead. And then end card. I have a lot of other TMNT videos, and I got some more stuff in the works. Yeah, you're going to want to check that out when it comes up. So subscribe. Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next video.